Her parents rich. Her father left her inheritance when he passed away. Her mother is wealthy, but no one want gathering with her because toxic. So when you drink a lot, you get drunk, you say, oh, I can do whatever I want, it's my turn, it's my life. You are say what? You are allowing self-destructive behavior. Bad things will happen. Your communication with people will be terrible. Poisoning. You'll become a poison. Oh, no, it's not what happened to me. It's what happened to someone else that is toxic. It's not me. Have patience, they say that all the time. No, it's not me. It's that person is toxic. Oh, no. That person, oh my gosh, lost the temper with me. No, wasn't me. I did nothing. But what do you do? Rumination, obsessive thinking. When you gossip about someone's life, you gossip, you judge, you try to control. Today my brother in a phone call, and my brother, he is a quite of wise man, and but like, oh my gosh, it's asking about my nephew. He was saying, oh my gosh, his girlfriend, it's full of tattoo again, is another one also full of tattoo. So what is that? Judgments. It's a sin. Oh my gosh, is that bad if I say that? It's a sin, but beyond that, what is a sin? Is take the wrong path. I'm a Christian psychologist, right? Take the wrong path. Thank you very much, John. How are you? Thank you. Roses, all right? Thank you. You're welcome. How was Christmas? So, why I take the wrong path? When I think differently, judging, not being humble, I'm too proud of my family background. My patient, at the first session, she wants already share about her background, how wealthy she was born. But the truth is, on the second session, she was already ashamed that she did not take advantage of all the high education her mother was giving. She was being allowed to go to the best college, have everything paid. No worry. Yeah, it was a great Merry Christmas. You can follow me on YouTube, all the social media. So now I'm back to work, all right? And I like to be here in this platform because the engagement, I like that. The messages I receive later. Thank you, John. Thank you. Make a woman smile, all right? So look, my patient, so the shame, when you feel the shame. So she drinks more. She stops to drink. Many times already happened because look, come to the therapy, have a psychologist. It is to manage your emotions, oh yes. And a book like this, it's full of theory and the practice. And what you have to put in practice? The exercise, the activities, your brain, so the brain, where are the brains? The thoughts, the mind, the feeling. Do you think the feeling comes from the heart, the soul, the emotions? Where do you think the feelings comes? The actions, the behavior, all right? Also, what else? Why you go to the therapy? It could happen a miracle. Oh yes, in one session you get healed. But you are, in this case of this patient, she is over 60 years, right? She is the one that was hospitalized. She needed a psychiatric. She needed to be in medication for Christmas. Why? She got disappointed because she reached back her mom. Her mom is grieving. The mother's second husband passed away. Her mom is an elder. People, it's not because you're becoming old that you become wiser. Merry Christmas. Great start ahead tomorrow. So, it's not because you're getting older that you're becoming smarter, but you can do that. Because why you have wrinkles in my face, right? And so many memories because I have to manage with that. And the people that are part of my own memories in my life. So it's very interesting because she was hospitalized. My patient, she contacted me, reached me back from the hospital. And actually she asked, she said, please, one session. After almost a week that she has been hospitalized, she said one session. And I said, okay, one 30-minute session, much smaller, no 50-minute session. But let's talk. I want to listen. Just listen. That's it. And she said, Daniela, is very interesting because now that all that happened, my mom reached back to me. So she got disappointed, frustrated, got drunk, but she didn't give time when she was contacting her mom, Thanksgiving, a month ago. She didn't. You understand that people also, when you try to heal, manage relationships, work on your forgiveness, take accountability for mistakes you committed, you have to ask for the forgiveness, and you have to reach back that person. It's a boss. I have people that work it for me, okay, because I have a second business. I have people that work it for me, and they, even that the situation was bad and they get fired, they want to come back because the person is humble, and I really appreciate people that they are humble to that, because it's not one event that you have to, oh my gosh, that will be the end of the world. But you have to work your behavior, take accountability. Every time you go back for any kind of addiction, reality shows, who is in here is completely addicted to Netflix reality shows, is run away from the reality. Criminal cases. Who in here watch criminal case? Oh my gosh. You know how many patients I have? I have a group therapy for females, but I'm also open a group therapy for men. How many patients I have, women and men, that they are obsessive, that they'll meet a psychopath. They'll meet a psychopath. How come to run away from a narcissist? Person that is manipulating me. When you are so afraid of someone manipulates you, I tell you something. It's because you have no control of your emotions, actions. Don't you think? What do you think? Right in here. Thank you, John. So what do you actually think? It's amazing, but that ever happened to you, John? Did you have family over? Who in here helped someone for Christmas, or is planning to still help someone the last week of the year 2023? To help, to be supportive, to ask for forgiveness. Oh, but the person did not forgive me. That's okay. You ask it for. You are taking accountability. Do you understand that? Who here is understanding that? This is take accountability. So, why you think someone, this is something that happen all the time, people that go, the psychoanalysis actually could take years, okay, because I'm going to the psychoanalyst for over a decade and I'm still self-healing myself. I self-analyze myself. But Danielle, you are also a psychoanalyst. How come you go to psychoanalysis? Every degree, master degree, my PhD, my colleagues, people that I share. Hi, Italian, buongiorno. Hi, Yolanda. No, but yesterday I had Italian dinner. So, Merry Christmas. So what I'm saying, I have cousins, they are Italian. You know how many cousins? First cousins and second cousins. I have 8 cousins. They are half Italian. The Giuberti. Oh, you are had a cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, John. I'm so sorry. But you know what was good? Because you stay home, you take care of yourself. This is important, right? It's not only about together, but it's also important of healing. Why you get sick? Why you think you get sick? Oh, because the weather, the change of the weather. But why you think we get sick? Don't you think biologically our body is so perfect that we need certain breaks? And look at that. John just had like that, that face that, oh, I got sick. Like we all become kids again when you get sick. Don't you think? When you get a flu, we know we're going to recover. We know that, right? But even though we want someone to pamper us and take care of us, don't you think, hey friend, how are you? Off work, I'm on vacation till January. Great for you, don't know. Oh, I remember you, Sora. How are you? How have you been? Good? So how is the relationship between a therapist and the client patient? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's like, oh my gosh, the therapist will tell me what to do? What do you think? The therapist is 100% right. What I believe and I see in practice is that the therapeutic process actually happen between sessions, between therapies. It's like in here, this live, right? If you take a step, action after the activity, don't you think it's a progress? So I was saying, reach back to someone that you didn't talk for years. You know something, it's a broke up, it's a friendship, it's a person that became you think your enemy. It's a person that hated you. You know that person never even will forgive you, but you think you can take accountability that you met that person for a reason? You learned from that person? Oh no, it's not possible. Patients, they say that all the time. It's not possible. Are you kidding? That person was a psychopath. That person was a psychopath. That person was a narcissist. That person was manipulating me. Oh yeah, I have great, busy with family. Now here with you guys. Family, all right? So, why you think you attract a narcissist, a person that... Why you think you're born in the family you are? Sora, why you think that? You are born in the family that you were born for a reason, and you take time for think about that and why you belong for that family. Why that family? There are people that I think, people they share with me a lot of things, friends, whatever. I'm here in California. For those that know me, it's United States. I'm originally from Brazil. There are people that they think everyone that is in California, it's wealth, it's rich, or only talk about money. Did you ever heard that? New York and California? United States, it's all about money, you have to make money, it's money, money, money. So what is that? It's do not commit in your relationships, in your emotions. You focus on money and you think money will fix it, everything. If I say something else, so this live is about affection and accountability. I'm here in California. Why I decided California almost a decade ago? Because the weather, it's very similar to Rio de Janeiro, where I'm born. The people, the lifestyle, the people are open to talk. However, very superficial relationships. People, they don't like drama. So I became a psychotherapist because, yes, I do like drama. I'm not afraid of have you guys sharing with me your life or whatever comes. And I'm not here to play that I am perfect. Always I'm share with you guys things of family. Today I did that. I reached back my godmother. Thank God she's alive. Thank God she's in good health. But she used it. I used to felt like she was extremely codependent. I used to think like that. She was extremely codependent. She wants to be really sick because she likes to be really sick. This is the mentality I had about my godmother. She likes to be sick, and she became obese. And because of my PhD, I learned that obesity also could be part of when a person is bipolar. The bipolar disorder, the person can become obese. So, yes, John, I'm okay with drama. You can share with me drama on the sessions and in here, in the live. For this reason, I handle dramas, but can I fix it everything? Hey, the patients, the patients, they want me to take accountability for them all actions sometimes. Oh my gosh. So you know what I do? I just handle a mirror and I show to them, look at this. Repeat that. Who had that decision? Who made that decision? I can be here, listen you. All right, the dialectical behavior therapy. There are two sides of the story, right? And I also reframe situations. But, excuse me, who did that? Accountability. People, there are people that they are extremely affection, right? They show all that affection. What is that? Why someone, for this reason, the name of the live is affection and accountability. Oh, I want to hug so much. I want to show how much I love them. I love them and hug and I love you and they say I love you. The relatives, right? It's Christmas. I love you. I had another auntie that she used to say, oh my gosh, don't worry, I forgave you. That was over almost 2 decades ago. I already forgave you. For what? I'm 41, so in that moment I was 21, 20 something. She was all the time coming back and say, I forgave you already. I forgave for what? Because I took my space, I set my boundaries for do not get involved in all that craziness and the drama situations that drain and absorb my energy, because I want to finish college in that moment, because I was traveling a lot, whatever. Because she wants like share all her dramatic situations, make things worse, and she had that sense. She has many nephews and nieces, and the sense that everyone was abandoning her because she's such a good person. She's such a good person. So my aunt, I'm going now for my aunt 2 decades ago. Okay, it's different from my godmother. It's completely different. So my aunt for 2 decades ago, she used to say, because when I had money, so whatever, the story was she wants money. Because when I had money, I used to do everything for everybody, for my nephews, nieces, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, she was doing things because she was always taking advantage of my mother. Because my mother had a business with her. This is the thing that I have in my mind. But because of her, my aunt, my mother became a businesswoman because they had a business together. But the thing is, my mom became a businesswoman. She had to take her responsibility for everything in the business. She was the only one working, 3 partners, right? So my mom, she became stronger. Look at the lesson. For almost 7 years, my mom became stronger with 3 kids. So this is their lessons. You can become a victim or you can work harder in everything, professionally, get educated, in your emotions, looking for help. And my mom, she didn't blame anyone. She's the only one more stable of the family. So going back from my godmother, she became obese. She has a really patient. Oh, my aunties, they have really good men in their lives. Thank God, they're happy married. Oh, saint to a saint, right? And it's very interesting because my godmother, she was adopted. Okay, she didn't know who is her father, but she knows who is her mother. I guess now she knows. Something like that. And that for her is extremely dramatic. Like she, and I understand, okay? I understand, but it's like she wants everyone knows that she was abandoned as a child. But she was raised with a parent that loved her. Not her biological mother, but loved her, raised her well, and she had siblings. So she always wants to share how bad she is in her health, but she's alive and she is sharing that for 3 decades. All my aunties, they're like that, a kind of similar behavior. I don't know why, but so it's something that I don't want to become. This is, I know for sure, I don't want to become a drama queen. Drama queen, but I'm okay listening the drama of my patients. I'm okay. I'm okay to talk to my aunties, certain months of the year, when are their birthday, sometimes reach back and gathering together, go out for dinner, but you can share, but if the person share the same story for over a decade, this person is not even the process of healing. So my psychotherapy is the ones that is the psychodynamic. So you have to take action. You can go back for the same story, but always there are a progress. A progress. So my aunties, my godmother, they don't go to the therapy. They don't believe in that. My mother, that is wiser, she goes to the therapy for over 2 decades. For this reason, my mom, she's not a person that interfere. Well, she can say something, but everybody can say something, right? But her son's choice, relationship choice, she will give her opinion. A little, but nothing like too deep. Interfere. Be part of her children relationships, destroying another relationships. No, my mom, she's more a person that she likes gathering, she likes people, she respects people's limitation, and she was telling me that, no, respect them. They go back for that same story over and over. That's it. That's their way of living. And that's it. So this is the same that happened to the therapy. There are people that they live like that. It's hard actually to see a progress. Then take accountability. Hey, there are progress on my behavior because actually I ask for forgiveness. Actually, I reach it back. I cannot wait. Like miracles happen all the time. Everyone reaching back like I'm a little kid. I mentioned about this specific patient that she's over 60s, right? And her mother is over 80s. So, excuse me, I cannot wait for everyone treat me like a kid, a baby, all the time. All the time. We have certain times, like when you get sick. Oh, you like me. All right, someone that comes and actually give you a hot tea when you have a cold, a flu. Oh, that is wonderful. Someone that bring to you certain medicine, someone that actually care about you. But that person don't have to pay your mortgage, your rent, your car. That person don't have to listen all your BS because it's not your therapist. All right? And even your therapist will make you take actions, like here. This book. So let's see here one activity. Because you know, guys, I'm very committed for this platform. So let's do here certain family constellation, okay? And I'm talking about family therapeutic constellation. It's, do you think your family, their favorite child besides you, or you were the favorite child from your parents? Sharing here. Sharing here, guys. So I know a little. What was your father relationship with his children? If there are a father figure in the picture. Thank you, John. How about you? Who was the favorite child in your family, or you felt was? Or you do have a favorite child? Do you have kids? So, what was your father relationship with the children, his children? How about your mother relationship? So this is, oh, it's beautiful, John. Great. So this is family constellation. How about your mother? I know this is a kind of more intense because first I should ask, do you have a mom? Do you have a father? There are people that they say, patients or audience, they say, I have a mom, but I don't consider she is my mom anymore. This has happened to a patient of mine. She said, no, I don't. I have a mom, but I don't talk to her for 2 decades, and I don't consider she is my mother. We never get along well. No. So you deny what? You deny your origins, right? And in this case, this patient, she actually she did not reach it back her parents yet, because some people they don't want to do. It's not that I tell them, hey, you must do. Do you will consider now for Christmas, reach back, make a phone call for a person that you didn't talk for a while? Bring in love with both dearly. I love that, John. Okay, so you welcome to share about your father and your mom if you want. So I see you love to be a father, right? That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That is here. It's here to see, right? Because you are all learning how to be a good human, how to take responsibility, be accountable about our responsibilities. And so love, John, do you think love is a process? What do you think? I believe love, we learn how to love our kids. We learn in the process. It's scary to raise a child, right? Especially nowadays, right? And so what were you like a child? How you consider? That was something so hard for me to describe. But now I realize I was quiet. I was all the time in silence. Why? Because my parents, they used to arguing a lot. So I was that kind of kid that the older and my 2 brothers a little younger, second family of my father. So I was in silence. I don't want to be inconvenient. I don't want to interrupt. Sometimes my mom was yelling on me like, where are you? What are you doing? Why you're not doing this and that for me? My mom was nervous, right? But I understand why. Because my father also was unstable, right? And he was all the time using, because he could not manage his emotions. So it's very interesting. My father, it was a lack of confidence. He was older than my mom, I believe. Let me read this. It's an honor to raise a family and watch my kids grow. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. I was always quiet, but had made up for my. Okay, great, great. Yes, but because I was quiet, I'm not sure that it happened to you, John, but so I had time to thinking. And I always take time with my actions. So I had cousins that they have been extremely mean to me, and they're even older, much older. And even the four daughters that my father had with his first wife, they don't want to contact us. So I had this sense of being rejected, not being accepted, not belonging. Oh, it's hard to talk about that still. Huh? So I had to learn in the process. It's not that my life was perfect, everything is perfect. Oh my gosh, that person. No, and I heard it from childhood friends, really good friends. Silence as an adult. Okay. So that I was running, my friend, she's a social worker, and I found myself because I traveled the world, and so like more adventures. Like I like to meet people, right? I like people. Why I like to meet new people? Because I like people. But there are people that they like to meet new people that never bring them drama. If the person, the relationship get a little more committed, of course there are emotions, right? How come we bond with people, we become friends? That take time, a year, 2 year. It's like a relationship. So one friend of mine, she said, because she never been adventurous, she's extremely like down to earth, she considered herself, because I asked her describe yourself, right? And she never moved far away, right, from her mother and her father. Never, like really close. Like she's still married. She is almost a neighbor of her mother, right? And I understand that and I respect. But because she judged me that time, oh, that was 15 years ago, I said, but oh my gosh, yes, it's true. I like to travel. I like to meet new places. Yes, I like to know new cultures. But look at me. Now I'm here in California, almost a decade. So that it is stability, right? So we can find our stability and still be extremely close for our childhood friends, for people that sometimes you have to talk all the time or not, because there are certain people that you don't need to talk all the time, because when you talk all the time, like my aunties, I was saying, it's like they take advantage because they need someone oh my god, to agree that they are victims, that they have been abandoned, that they are not lovable, that no one care about them. My auntie, that she used to have certain money decades ago, she think her nieces and nephews, they don't stay close and close to her because she no longer have money, big bucks. Is that doesn't make sense at all. You know what's mean? This is evil. This is diabolical, right? This is something that going on out there, in the TV shows, the reality shows, and do all soap operas, you start thinking that people, they only like you if you have certain money. It's not the truth. I will be fine, and I always do. I take my aunties, one, another one, but it's seasonal. It's not like all the time. For dinner, I can take out them for a trip, but it's not that I have to support them. If they, excuse me, they have money to live enough, whatever they are receiving, right? Social security, whatever. But they have money. It's not that someone is in poverty. So certain people, they think, no, 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 you have to be supported me for life because yes, your money must be my money. No, you are not a child. You take care of yourself. So this is part of growth. We take care of our children because they cannot take care of themselves for life. But if you take care of a growth person for life, that person is never going to become independent. And I'll tell you something else. That person one day will betray you. And that is your accountability. You show affection. I know parents, patients, men, included men. Since here we have most men, I think. They do the laundry of them children because, so I asked a patient that he is a widow. So the mother is gone like for years, maybe 8 years, like years. And he still do the laundry for his children. That they are no longer children, they're out for college. But that's okay, I'm not judging, I'm just saying what he was sharing. Oh, because I want them to love me, to like me. For this reason, I do that for them. Still. Okay, so how are them treat you? Oh my gosh, sometimes they abuse me. So the patient sharing, sometimes they abuse me because, oh, it's a safe place to be. I mean, they can abuse me. Okay, so you think your 2 daughters, let's see here the picture. Your 2 daughters, you took care of everything, the bills, have them college paid, now they're professionally independent. But every time you have the opportunity, no, they're not. This is the thing. His daughters, they are not 100% professionally independent. It's true. No, they are not. They could be because they graduate from the best college, but he is taking care of them laundry when he got the chance. He is paying for certain bills for them. Treat them like kids. And how come they treat them? The daddy take care of my bills. So how come those children will be? I mean, they're no longer children. They're young adults. Probably spoiled to find a husband. If they're lucky, they'll find a husband that will please them in all the ways. But the reality is, even a man that they please those women, these young ladies, certain moments, they may abuse them, because if they are being abusive to the father, this is the way that the father described to me, because in the sessions, it's like you start sharing. Oh my gosh, actually my daughters, they always expect me to pay what? The mortgage. Actually, my daughter, she's living, so look at the stories. Actually, my daughter, she's living with a boyfriend, but she is not working. So I have to pay for the full rent. You see which kind of men they are going to connect, because the father is fixing everything for them financially. So they become codependent financially, even that they are high educated. This is what happens with spoiled kids. Second, even a relative, if someone have done something for a kid, this story could be extremely different. And you think that kid have, I know mothers, they come to me, they have a great life. I mean, they can pay for the therapy. and they think them children, they should pay for them, like nice lifestyle, trips, like spend tons of money. So depends if the child is generous and actually feel like and want to do that, it's great, right? It would be nice. But if the child, the son, the daughter is take care of the whole family to support the mother, because the mother, and I know women like that, they want them children to do not even get married because have to pay for them all bills and expenses. And most of the time it's drinking a lot, gambling. Oh my gosh, I have patients that they gamble. So watch the way I'll post a video on YouTube. I think tomorrow it will be released about affection and how you show affection and take accountability for the way you are showing affection. So was us for today. Thank you so much, John, for staying here. Who else is in here? Thank you, everyone. That's it. Bye. Merry Christmas.